3 across the nose from last July, left there by a long and easy sky. Never asked permission, never planned, just the sun deciding where to land. Every good day leaves a little mark, something bright to carry in the dark. Count them like a map of where you've been. Everyone a morning caught between the kind of light that makes you look up twice. Small and honest, never asking price. Small and honest, never asking price. Someone traced them with a fingertip, gentle like a secret on the lip. Said they looked like stars that fell too close. That's the kind of morning I love most. You can't manufacture what the sun decides. Some things only come from being outside. Count them like a map of where you've been. Everyone a morning caught between the kind of light that makes you look up twice. Small and honest, never asking price. Small and honest, never asking price. Don't fight them or cover them away. Let them be the record of the days spent outside when everything was fine. Sun kept signing you along the line. Count them like a map of where you've been. Everyone a morning caught between the kind of light that makes you look up twice. Small and honest, never asking price. Small and honest, never asking price. Left there by the light, left there by the light. Glass walls holding all the winter out. Seedlings pushing through without a doubt. Something tender lies between these panes, growing in the warmth before the rains. Thin enough to see the sky beyond, warm enough to keep the fragile fond. Nothing here's rushed or asked to prove. Everything just finds its natural groove. Let the roots go where they want to go. Some things only need the warmth to grow. Some things only need the warmth to grow. Palms against the glass on winter days. finds its natural groove. Let the roots go where they want to go. Some things only need the warmth to grow. Some things only need the warmth to grow. Warm enough to grow. Warm enough to stay. Pot is still half warm beside the stove. Nobody is coming through the door. Morning stretching longer than it should. Didn't plan to stay, but here I stood. One more pour says something that I know. Not every good thing has to go. Pull the chair back, sit a little more. Let the world outside just keep its score. Something in the staying feels like choice. Morning's got a quiet kind of voice, telling you there's nowhere else to be. One more cup and then we'll see. Steam still rising, notebook open wide. Wrote a word or two and let it slide. Rain outside deciding where to fall. Didn't need to answer anyone's call. Slow is not the same as standing still. Second cup is just a morning skill. Pull the chair back, sit a little more. Let the world outside just keep its score. Something in the staying feels like choice. Morning's got a quiet kind of voice, telling you there's nowhere else to be. One more cup and then we'll see. No rush, no reason. Just the cup and the chair. The world can wait a minute for someone who knows how to stay there. Pull the chair back, sit a little more. Let the world outside just keep its score. Something in the staying feels like choice. Morning's got a quiet kind of voice, telling you there's nowhere else to be. One more cup and then we'll see. One more cup. Stay a while. One more cup. Six-sided and exact, the way the morning lays. Each small cell contains a bit of golden haze. Took 1,000 trips to build this breakfast out. Every small routine without a doubt. Bit by bit the sweetness fills the frame. Mornings never built the exact same. Honeycomb, honeycomb, that's how it's made. Every little hexagon is not afraid. Every pot of basil, little pot of mint, south-facing window, getting all the glint. Watered it at 7, same as yesterday. Something barely visible gives way. Wouldn't notice if you didn't look. Morning's just another unread book. Windowsill, windowsill, slow and green, growing in the smallest gap between all the things I rush and all I miss. Windowsill reminds me what this is. Windowsill. Stem is leaning toward the morning pain, same direction every time it rains. Something in the small things asking out. That's what morning's patience is about. Doesn't need a reason, just the light. Windowsill knows everything is right. Windowsill, windowsill, slow and green, growing in the smallest gap between all the things I rush and all I miss. Windowsill reminds me what this is. Windowsill. Keep the soil damp, keep the window clear. Everything that's growing needs a morning here. Windowsill, windowsill, slow and green, growing in the smallest gap between all the things I rush and all I miss. Windowsill reminds me what this is. Windowsill. Windowsill, slow and green. Windowsill. Wide and straight before the match comes near. Candlewick is morning, still and clear. Everything it's gonna be is waiting in the only quiet of the year. Before the flame, the wick is just potential. Morning asks what's going to be essential. Candlewick, candlewick, not yet lit. Everything the morning holds in it. Candlewick, the waiting is the thing. Right before the flame begins to sing. Candlewick. Light it now or save it for the evening. Candlewick is patient either way. Some things hold their purpose without burning. Mornings are the same from May to May. Potential isn't less than the result. Candlewick morning is the whole adult. Candlewick, candlewick, not yet lit. Everything the morning holds in it. Candlewick, the waiting is the thing. Right before the flame begins to sing. Candlewick, the wick exists before it ever burns. That's where all the morning lives and learns. Unlit is a version, not a lack. Candlewick has everything it's had. Candlewick, candlewick, not yet lit. Everything the morning holds in it. Candlewick, the leaf takes the morning as it came. Loose leaf, let it steep. Morning's got a flavor in the deep. Loose leaf, nothing here to rush. 4 good minutes make the whole thing lush. Loose leaf. Lift the strainer when the color's right. Not too pale and not too dark and tight. Pour it in the mug that's been pre-warmed. Loose leaf morning, perfectly performed. Every drop has somewhere good to go. Loose leaf teaches everything you know. Loose leaf, let it steep. Morning's got a flavor in the deep. Loose leaf, nothing here to rush. 4 good minutes make the whole thing lush. Loose leaf. The bag is for the hurry. The loose leaf is the dream. Take the longer version. Morning's worth the steam. Loose leaf, let it steep. Morning's got a flavor in the deep. Loose leaf, nothing here to rush. 4 good minutes make the whole thing lush. Loose leaf. Loose leaf. Let it steep. Loose leaf. Ladder's wobbly, but the view is worth it. Pull yourself above the morning fray. Rooftops and the birds and all the quiet before the whole street wakes and starts its day. Same old neighborhood, completely new. Treehouse puts a different frame on you. Treehouse, just a little higher. Mornings look like something to admire. Treehouse, same old world below your feet. Different at this height and so complete. Treehouse. Brought the coffee up and spilled a little. Sat with both legs dangling over air. Nothing has to view up in the branches. Morning doesn't know or doesn't care. Elevation costs you just the climb. Treehouse gives you morning at its prime. Treehouse, just a little higher. Mornings look like something to admire. Treehouse, same old world below your feet. Different at this height and so complete. Treehouse. Don't need to go far to change the view. Just a little higher does it through. Treehouse is a shift in how you see. Morning always looks better from the tree. Treehouse, just a little higher. Mornings look like something to admire. Treehouse, same old world below your feet. Different at this height and so one small sphere of water, held there by the surface of the world, caught the whole sky in a single raindrop, every color in that tiny swirl. Gone by 8 when the sun gets through, only mornings get to hold the dew. Dewdrop, dewdrop on the grass, some things only morning gets to last. Perfect while the light's still low and clear. Dewdrop says be here while you're here. Dewdrop, crouch down on the pathway just to see it. Camera out but never quite the same. Something in the moment that resisted. Dew only belongs inside its frame. Not every beautiful needs to be kept. Some things live their life while you have slept. Dewdrop, dewdrop on the grass, some things only morning gets to last. Perfect while the light's still low and clear. Dewdrop says be here while you're here. Dewdrop, by the time you tell someone about it, it has already become the sky. Dewdrop doesn't ask for your permission, just reflects the morning on its way. Dewdrop, dewdrop on the grass, some things only morning gets to last. Perfect while the light's still low and clear. Dewdrop says be here while you're here. Dewdrop, dewdrop, right here. Dewdrop. Something in the letterbox this morning, handwritten in blue on cream envelopes. Someone sat and thought about the writing. Someone lit the stamp with actual hope. Fastest things don't carry the most weight. Some things take the long way to be great. Snail mail took its time to come, slower than a text but heavier than one. Snail mail, someone held this in their hand, sent it out not knowing where you'd stand. Snail mail. Read it at the kitchen table slowly, didn't light you seek. Paper lantern, soft and bright, doesn't need to be strong to hold the light. Paper lantern, everything you need is thinner than you thought it had to be. Paper lantern, paper lantern. Woke up early just to watch it catch morning sun across the paper. Had something in the way the light diffused. Paper lantern mornings leave you fused. You don't need to be unbreakable. Paper still can make the day beautiful. Paper lantern, soft and bright, doesn't need to be strong to hold the light. Paper lantern, everything you need is thinner than you thought it had to be. Paper lantern, paper lantern. The light gets through because the walls are thin. That's the point of paper letting in. Don't reinforce the parts that let you glow. Paper lantern knows what it's for. Paper lantern, soft and bright, doesn't need to be strong to hold the light. Paper lantern, everything you need is thinner than you thought it had to be. Paper lantern, paper lantern, paper lantern, growing thin. Paper lantern. Two, three. Pull apart the layers of the spiral, each one softer than the one before. Cinnamon and sugar in the center. One more ring and then there's one more. Mornings built the same way, ring by ring. Every layer holds a different thing. Cinnamon roll, layer by layer. Mornings got more than the surface to offer. Cinnamon roll, warm and sweet and slow. Pull it apart just to let it go. Cinnamon roll. Baker had a recipe from somewhere, passed along through people we don't know. Morning carries all the same tradition, things we do because we've always done so. Every routine has a center sweet. Cinnamon roll mornings can't be beat. Cinnamon roll, layer by layer. Mornings got more than the surface to offer. Cinnamon roll, warm and sweet and slow. Pull it apart just to let it go. Cinnamon roll. Spiral in, spiral out. That's what mornings are by layer. Morning's got more than the surface to offer. Cinnamon roll, warm and sweet and slow. Pull it apart just to let go. Cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll, layer by layer. Cinnamon roll. Peeling at the edges, curling back, white and papery along the track. Each layer is a record of a year. Birch keeps nothing hidden, keeps it clear. Shedding is the tree's way of refreshing. Morning's got a similar undressing. Birch bark, peeling back the old every morning. Has a layer to unfold. Birch bark, what looks like it's coming apart is actually the start of something hard. Birch bark. Wrote a name on it with a thumbnail pressed. Birch bark holds the morning like a test. Something in the giving of the surface. Birch bark, morning always finds its purpose. Let the old year go the way the bark does. Morning's always riding in the hardwood. Birch bark, peeling back the old every morning. Has a layer to unfold. Birch bark, what looks like it's coming apart is actually the start of something hard. Birch bark. Let it peel, let it go. Underneath there's always more to show. Birch bark mornings teach the art of starting over with an open heart. Birch bark, peeling back the old every morning. Has a layer to unfold. Birch bark, what looks like it's coming apart is actually the start of something hard. Birch bark. Birch bark, peeling back. Birch bark. Found it in the back of an old notebook, tucked between the pages, thin and flat. Summer from 2 years ago, still living, pressed into the shape of someone's past. Something about weight that makes things stay. Morning presses moments just this way. Pressed flower, flat and thin. All the colors still remembered in pressed flower. Weight is how we keep the mornings that we didn't want to leave. Pressed flower. Lavender gone pale, but still its smell. Everything the morning wanted to tell. Closed the book and kept it there for later. Open mornings make the best translators. makes it light. Bread tin you can't bake without the mold. Morning has a shape before it's told. Bread tin. Oven heat at 200 degrees. Smell of it comes through the flat with ease. Pull it out and tap the base to check. Hollow sound means morning has a deck. Some things need containing to expand. Bread tin puts the morning in your hand. Bread tin, shape the whole day right. Something in the structure makes it light. Bread tin you can't bake without the mold. Morning has a shape before it's told. Bread tin. Too much freedom and the dough just spreads. Bread tin is the morning in your head. A little structure gives the thing its rise. Bread tin mornings always take the prize. Bread tin, shape the whole day right. Something in the structure makes it light. Bread tin you can't bake without the mold. Morning has a shape before it's told. Bread tin. Bread tin. Warm and whole. Bread tin. Silver one with the long thin handle, always in the jar beside the stove. One small scoop is all the morning asks for, sweet enough to set the morning mood. Ritual is just another word for care. Sugar spoon says someone's always there. Sugar spoon, one level flat. Not too much, just exactly that. Sugar spoon, morning measured out. That's what all the sweetness is about. Sugar spoon. Sugar spoon. Stir it in and watch the crystals vanish. Disappear but haven't gone at all. Somewhere in the cup the sweetness settled. Morning always answers to the call. Invisible when it works the best. Sugar spoon is sweeter than the rest. Sugar spoon, one level flat. Not too much, just exactly that. Sugar spoon, morning measured out. That's what all the sweetness is about. Sugar spoon. One spoon and the whole cup changes. sugar spoon. Sugar spoon. Level fly sugar spoon. Grew between the fence and the sidewalk crack. Cornflower blue that doesn't want to lack. Didn't plan it, didn't plan the blue. Mornings have a habit of coming through. Some colors only show at certain hours. Cornflower blue is one of those powers. Cornflower, cornflower, found you there. Brightest blue that morning, put in the air. Cornflower, nobody expects the blue. Mornings full of things nobody knew. Cornflower. Bent down in the traffic just to see it. Somebody behind me lost their cool, but the cornflower blue was worth a moment. Morning's got its own unhurried rule. Stop for blue between the gray and rush. Cornflower mornings ask you not to hush. Cornflower, cornflower, found you there. Brightest blue that morning, put in the air. Cornflower, nobody expects the blue. Mornings full of things nobody knew. Cornflower. Somewhere in the ordinary, there's a blue nobody planted. Cornflower mornings ask you to see what's been taken for granted. Cornflower, cornflower, found you there. Brightest blue that morning, put in the air. Cornflower, nobody expects the blue. Mornings full of things nobody knew. Cornflower. Cornflower. So blue. Cornflower. Pulled it out from under the stairs this morning. Shook the dust and checked the clasp and latch. Bread and cheese and something wrapped in napkins. Everything prepared without a catch. Empty baskets, just a shape of waiting. Fill it up and something starts vibrating. Wicker basket, packed to go. Morning's getting somewhere and it shows. Wicker basket, everything you need is already in there, guaranteed. Wicker basket. Added one more peach before we closed it. Cloth folded in so nothing slides. Morning has a way of asking for basket makes the leaving feel like giving. Wicker basket mornings make the living. Wicker basket packed to go. Mornings getting somewhere and it shows. Wicker basket, everything you need is already in there, guaranteed. Wicker basket. You don't wait for perfect weather, you just pack the basket up. Wicker basket mornings teach you that enough is always more than enough. Wicker basket packed to go. Mornings getting somewhere and it shows. Wicker basket, everything you need is already in there, guaranteed. Wicker basket, wicker basket, all packed up. Wicker basket. Filled with water and a single flower, left it on the sill before the hour. Glass makes everything inside it honest, nothing hidden from the morning promise. You can see exactly what is there. Glass jar morning shows itself as fair. Glass jar, clear as clear can be. Morning holds no secrets when you see. Glass jar, what you put inside it shows. That's the way the honest morning goes. Glass jar. Pennies at the bottom, small bouquet. Glass jar holds whatever comes that day. Nothing that it carries goes unseen. Glass jar mornings show you what they mean. Transparency is just another word for mornings that deserve to be heard. Glass jar, clear as clear can be. Morning holds no secrets when you see. Glass jar, what you put inside it shows. That's the way the honest morning goes. Glass jar. Don't put anything inside it, you'd be embarrassed for the morning light to see. Glass jar mornings are the honest ones, transparent all the way into the sun. Glass jar, clear as clear can be. Morning holds no secrets when you see. Glass jar, what you put inside it shows. That's the way the honest morning goes. Glass jar. Glass jar, clear as morning. Glass jar. Tied it in the hair before the mirror, dark and soft against the morning light. Didn't need it, but somehow it completed everything that wasn't quite yet right. Some small things are the difference at the end. Velvet ribbon is the note you loose and velvet ribbon, small and neat. One more touch and then the morning's complete. Velvet ribbon, not the main event, but everything it finishes is meant. Velvet ribbon. Gift inside a box without the ribbon is just an object, not a thing to give. Velvet ribbon turns the ordinary into something worth the way you live. Details are the morning's punctuation. Velvet ribbon is the exclamation. Velvet ribbon, small and neat. One more touch and then the morning's complete. Velvet ribbon, not the main event, but everything it finishes is meant. Velvet ribbon. You can skip it and be fine, of course, but velvet ribbon is the extra force. Small enough to miss, big enough to feel. Velvet ribbon makes the morning real. Velvet ribbon, small and neat. One more touch and then the morning's complete. Velvet ribbon, not the main event, but everything it finishes is meant. Velvet ribbon. Velvet ribbon. One more touch. Velvet ribbon. Washed up at the tide line, smooth and silver. Water worked it into something new. Started as a branch of someone's forest, ended as a morning point of view. Everything that's carried long enough gets worn into something less than rough. Driftwood, smooth from all that sea. Morning wore the sharp parts off of me. Driftwood didn't fight the current long. Something in the floating made it strong. Driftwood. Picked it up and brought it to the kitchen. Stood it in a jar beside the sink. Something about surfaces that yielded made the morning easier to think. Let the water have the jagged edges. Driftwood mornings find the softer pledges. Driftwood, smooth from all that sea. Morning wore the sharp parts off of me. Driftwood didn't fight the current long. Something in the floating made it strong. Driftwood. it a little. Morning fits through even the smallest middle. Open window, let it in. That's where all the good mornings begin. Open window, everything outside wanted just a way to get inside. Open window. Bird song and the smell of someone's garden. Traffic low and coffee from next door. Morning doesn't wait for an invitation, just needs a crack beneath the window frame. Every closed room has a morning waiting. Open window is the morning's greeting. Open window, let it in. That's where all the good mornings begin. Open window, everything outside wanted just a way to get inside. Open window. Not every morning needs a grand occasion. Sometimes just the latch and letting go. Open window is the smallest gesture that lets all of the morning overflow. Open window, let it in. That's where all the good mornings begin. Open window, everything outside wanted just a way to get inside. Open window. Open window, let it in. Open window. Woke before the alarm and saw the window. Every blade of grass in crystal white. Nobody had said the frost was coming. Morning gave us all of it last night. Best things never send a warning. First frost is the morning at its best. First frost, nobody knew. Morning painted everything in blue. I do. First frost, nothing has to just arrive. That's the kind of morning that survive. First frost. First frost. Boots across the lawn before the melting. Printed on the white with every step. Something that will only last till 9 o'clock. First frost mornings don't allow regret. See it now before the sun comes through. First frost mornings wait for no one new. First frost, nobody knew. Morning painted everything in blue. I do. First frost, nothing has to just arrive. That's the kind of morning that survive. First frost. You can't plan for first frost. You just wake up and it's there. Morning gave you something priceless. It's already in the air. the day could say is waiting in the ink before the very first write. Blank page asked for nothing but a start. Inkwell is the morning's beating heart. Inkwell, Inkwell, full before the word. Potential of the morning still unheard. Inkwell, dip and let the story pour. Every morning has a page in store. Inkwell. Wrote the date across the top and paused there. Held the pen above the waiting line. Something about mornings before writing. Everything is still unwritten fine. Once the ink is down, the day begins. Inkwell morning always somehow wins. Inkwell, Inkwell, full before the word. Potential of the morning still unheard. Inkwell, dip and let the story pour. Every morning has a page in store. Inkwell. Full of something you haven't said yet. Morning's just the inkwell of the day. Dip down in and bring it to the surface. Let the morning write itself away. Inkwell, Inkwell, full before the word. Potential of the morning still unheard. Inkwell, dip and let the story pour. Every morning has a page in store. Inkwell. Inkwell, still full. Inkwell. Two, three. Strung it up between the two oak trees, low enough to drag a foot when pleased. Morning found me there before the birds, swaying through the ones without the words. Neither here nor there, and that's the point. Somewhere in the in-between conjoint. Weight goes somewhere else for just a while, held by something loose and something mild. Both the ends tied, but nothing pulling tight. Just the give and take of morning light. Just the give and take of morning light. Brought a blanket and the dog came too, settled in the way that only dogs do. Leaves above were doing all the talk, didn't need to anywhere or walk. Grounded just enough to not get lost, floating just enough to feel the cost. Weight goes somewhere else for just a while, held by something loose and something mild. Both ends tied, but nothing pulling tight. Just the give and take of morning light. Just the give and take of morning light. You don't need a reason to stay still. Not everything requires the uphill sway. A little, let the ropes decide. Morning. other side. Wait, go somewhere else for just a while, held by something loose and something mild, both ends tied but nothing pulling tight. Just the give and take of morning light. Just the give and take of morning light. Just the give and take, just the morning light.